Before we start, I would like to mention that there has been some changes in the links to the charts and they have been updated in the description below. And as always, if you're liking the content, please like, share and comment on the video, subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon. Hello everyone, let us take a look at the different support and resistance levels that we have for tomorrow and what are the expectations for the moves that we can have tomorrow, right? Again, let us get back to the monthly chart. We came down to the low of this today, but again, we bounced from there as we had expected that the 38 to 33 area did not give up. We bounced exactly from there again, and now we are sitting at the 5486 level. As we go down to the lower time frames, we will see that the different TRs that are there and how we are planning to navigate around that for tomorrow. So as of now on the monthly chart, again, the same levels are holding. I will mark this line right now as the low of the current month, which we already know. We have these markings on the lower time frame. So the levels that we were looking at again will stay the same. This is the July mid. We have the June close here. We have the monthly trend line support here. We have the monthly trend line support at the bottom again. And then we have the May high, the low of July, and all those levels on the monthly chart, right? So apart from that, we do not find anything else on the monthly chart at this point of time. As long as we do not break above this 5553, this monthly upper trend line, till that point of time, we will not be in a position to definitely say that whether we are going to break out or not to the upside and how far we can go. Let us now take a look at the weekly chart. We broke down the 5459 area today, and from there we came down to the bottom of the trading range. We have a micro double bottom here. So if we break down this double bottom, I'm expecting there will be 30-40 more points dump, maybe towards the 5385 area. And then we can also come and test the EMA on the weekly chart. Apart from that, we will still keep these lines in mind, which is the trend line support here. We have the weekly resistance, the high of the week, where we again got rejected. We could not actually go up to 5536 today. We got rejected at around 5521 itself. And then we came down. So these levels that we had yesterday will still remain here. And based on these, we will have to see what we are breaking out. These will be major levels tomorrow, especially the 5499 level. We have to get above that in order to get above to the top of the range once again. But it all depends on how the data is, what Powell announces, what interest rates come out. So based on that, we will see how the market moves again after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if we look at the daily chart, we will see this was the first leg down. We had the second leg down. We also had the third leg down today. But with the third leg, we do have a micro double bottom here and we have bounced from there. We opened the day around 5453 and we are currently above the 5485 level here. So at this point of time, I will draw another channel right below this. We will have to see where this bar is in the morning, and based on that, we will take some decisions. But as of now, you see we are in the midpoint of this channel. We go above this and we go above this line. Today morning, the rejection was right at this trend line. So we will have to keep an eye on this line as well, which is at 5504. If we cross above that, then there is a higher probability that we will come to this line, which is the 5538 line, provided we get above this double top that we have here at 5533. So at this point of time, I will keep an eye on this particular line, which is at 5533, which we could not cross, and we will mark it as the daily double top. Apart from that, we will have to see if we are breaking down this 5451 again, then there is a chance that we come down to this 5453 level. The other ones, the 5427, the 5408, these levels at the bottom remain the same on the daily chart. There is no change to it. Even if we are trying to look above, these levels will also not change. The 5558, the 5571 and all those levels. At this point of time, I will move the daily EMA down, which is at the 5542 level. So even if we go up after the FOMC tomorrow and we are trying to get above, we will have to keep an eye on this 5542 level in order to see that if we are breaking through it, then we can see the 5560, the 5573 area, the 558086 area. All those areas can be seen after that. So that is all we have on the daily chart right now. It will be very important to keep an eye on these channel formations, on the midpoints of the channel, and then the levels that we have on the chart. Looking at the 4-hour chart, we have this triple bottom that we have here on the 4-hour chart. So this may actually act as a flat wedge. And as we are going up, we had one leg up from here. We can have another leg. And if we are trying to get another leg, and if we are kind of aggressive about this, it should come to somewhere around 5535. So it is again the 5535 to the 34 area. This is a typical behavior of a trading range, right? So that we have a defined bottom and we have a defined top. and then we can have measured moves here, right? So looking at the 4-hour chart, this 5504.75 line is a breakout area that we had today, so that will be a very good area of resistance. Apart from that, this 5482, the 5480 to the 84 area is the midpoint area of the whole trading range. So we will have to keep that in mind, that if we are below 80, we will be targeting towards the downside. If we are above this 84 area, then we have a chance of going above to the top of the trading range once again. And if you see here, this 80.75 line is the exact midpoint of this trading range that we have at this point. But I will create an area around it rather than use it as a single line. And that area will be between 80 and 84, 5480 to 5484. If we fail on the 4-hour chart here, we may come down to this midpoint of the channel, and then we will see whether we are going back down to the bottom towards the 5450, failing which we come down to this box again, which is between 41 and 33 at this point. And if we fail this level, then there is a big chance that we get another 40-point dump to the bottom near the 5400 level. Similarly, if we break out of these levels here, which is the 5534 level, I would consider, then there is a big chance that we can see these areas and finally reach the 40-point mark above this to the 4-hour double top at the 5571 level. And the market does not need to stop there, right? It can keep going up. If it becomes bullish again based on a positive FOMC report, then we can actually close this gap even and try to reach the highs. We see a very similar thing on the 1-hour chart. We have this double bottom here at the low of today, and then we went back up above the 4262 line, which was another important line that we had. And then we have overcome this 547473 area, and then we have gone to the 54882 area right now. This will be a very good area of resistance. I will mark this as a sell zone at this point of time. This will be a very good area of resistance between 90 and 93, and if we get above that, there is again a possibility that we are trying to reach the 5504 level. Again, on the 1-hour chart also, this level is acting as a resistance, so we'll keep that line there for now. And after that, we finally will come to the 9 to 11 area, breaking of which we can again visit the 5521, 5523 areas on the top. I will remove this hourly double bottom line at this point because we have crisscrossed that multiple times. Apart from that, we will also keep an eye on these different channels that we have. We may actually go up tomorrow. There is a big possibility that we may have a bullish move tomorrow, so I will keep another channel here, and we will see if we can break out this midpoint of this channel, get to this channel. We will also keep an eye on these trend lines that we have, and then we will see how far we can go up. Again, as we saw on the 4-hour chart, once we go above this 3433 area, there is a big chance that we will come to this 5560 area, and finally to this area, which is also a double top on the hourly chart, the 5571.5. So there is a high possibility that we can come and test those levels at the top. On the downside, if we break down the 3 level, the first level we will have is the 24 to 16.25 line. We still have to remember that 26.75, 5426.75 is the lower trend line support on the weekly chart. So we may actually get some support there, and if we get some support there and come and close above say 5540 or 5550 again, then there is a good chance that that was a false breakdown and we will keep going up again. Other than that, the other support and resistance areas that are marked here on the 1-hour chart remains the same. Now let us take a look at the RTA chart. We closed around the 54.44 area, and then the market right now is around the 80.86 area, so we already have a 40-point bounce from here. So this is the whole TR that we are in, and if we do a fib of the TR, on the RTA chart, this 5480.25 is the midpoint, and if we are staying above this, and if we stay above this 5480 level, we will try to come and hit this 5490 area once again, which acted as a sell zone. Apart from that, the next area of resistance will be the 5499 to the 5501 area, and then the major resistance will be the 5504 line, above which we will again come to the 5509 to the 11 area, and then finally we can cross above this 40 EMA on the daily chart of the RTH, and we will see that if we can get above this 200 EMA as well, and then reach for this 5535. Once we break out of this 5535 level, I'll get some confidence that we can come and hit this 5551 level first, and then take it over to the 5570 area. On the downside, again, if we break down this 26.5 line, we can come down to this 15 to the 14 area, after which we can come down to this 5410 and then followed by 5399. I am thinking that if the market breaks down on the downside, this is going to be a very good target for tomorrow. So that is all I have for now. I will meet you guys again tomorrow morning at 8:45 a.m. EST on the pre-market call. If you want to join that call, the link to that is given in the description below. Along with that, you will also have the link to our Facebook page as well as the free Discord server. You are very welcome to join there. So I'll end this video here today and I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.